I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. So glad you're joining in with us on this Wednesday morning. Hope you have your coffee ready to go because it is not as great of a forecast as we've seen the past few days. Not as cool this morning. Warming trend has already begun. It really started yesterday. It's already ramping up today, and that dry pattern is continuing as well. So that's what you need to know as you're headed out the door this morning. Let's talk what's going on out there. Current satellite and radar, no rain in the forecast, no rain ongoing right now on Mississippi Live radar. All we're tracking is some clouds starting to kind of filter in from portions of Arkansas into North Mississippi. Overall, going to be a good start to your day if you're getting out on the roadways. Again, not going to have to deal with anything in the rain department this morning. So that's some good news. It is a little bit warmer out there. Take a look at temperatures as you're headed out the door this morning. 60s across the board for the most part. Even a little bit warmer if you get closer to that cloud cover. 70 starting off in Cleveland, 66 up in Clarksdale, 68 down in Greenwood, closer to Northeast Mississippi, most of us near 60 degrees, 61 in Houston, 60 up in Tupelo, still trying to hit the 50s in places like Alcorn County and Boonville as well, but most of us again near 60 degrees. Overall, a warmer start to our day ahead. Let's talk region-wide, all of us sitting warmer as well. Again, we're near 60 across the board in North Mississippi, a little bit warmer up in Memphis, middle 60s over in Little Rock, further down south, upper 60s in Hattiesburg, upper 60s in Mobile as well. The region-wide, we're all starting off warmer. Here's the good news. We're going to see a warmer day ahead, but dew points are really going to stay limited in the 60s. Now, that's still not that cool, crisp, dry air that we see when a cold front comes in, but it is drier and it's going to allow those feels-like temperatures to stay where the actual temperature is. So that's the good news. With all of this heat, the moisture is really staying lower. The humidity is staying on the lower side of things. So that's the only good news I have with the warm forecast out there for your Wednesday. Here's what to expect for your first 12 hours. Temperature is going to be in the 60s over the next few hours, eventually into the middle to upper 70s by 10, upper 80s by 1, and near 90 degrees today is really where we're going to be topping off. 80s come back into the forecast as we had 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. And you can see there plenty of sunshine in for your day ahead as well. If you got any plans, you're good to go. Just going to need maybe the bottle of water and some shades. Here's the live look over in Alcorn County in Corinth, Mississippi. Again, they're a cool spot of the morning, and they usually are. They're closest to the Tennessee state line. Temperatures in the upper 50s there. Still, again, a few degrees warmer than we've seen over the past few mornings. But overall, a nice day out there over in Corinth, Mississippi. Nice view there. Let's take a look over in Blue Springs. Always a great view out of this camera. Can always see the sunrise or the sunset from either direction. You can see there, though, on I-22 in all which directions. Good to go this morning. So that's some good news. Again, beautiful ongoing sunrise right now across the board in North Mississippi. So nice conditions to start off your morning, even though we are starting off a little bit warmer, right? But again, that's a live look over in Blue Springs, Mississippi. Here's one more look over in Aberdeen. Again, beautiful ongoing conditions, nice sunrise ongoing right now. Not a lot of clouds out there, so just beautiful conditions to start off your day. Let's talk about what's going to be going as we move forward. What can you expect in the forecast? Well, here's a look at Futurecast going into this evening. We'll see clouds move in. A lot of models trying to bring in a little bit of moisture over the next few days, but things are going to be so dry well, I'm not believing it. I think we're going to be dry today, dry tomorrow as well. Just going to be seeing a good mix of sun and clouds over the next few days. A little bit more cloud cover to start off your Thursday, but overall still sitting dry through noon on your Thursday as well. So dry conditions over the next few days. What you can expect is just cloud cover to move in and out of the forecast. Now, coming up next, we're going to be talking about just how warm things are going to be getting. That's what we've talked about the last few mornings, but we're continuing to move those temperatures upwards. So what you can expect, how warm you can expect temperatures to get this weekend into your next work week as well. We'll hit on that, how warm things are going to be getting and how warm things are going to be feeling as well. Because I said, we're going to be seeing humidity kind of capped, not as muggy and gross as we usually see when temperatures get up that warm. So I'll have temperatures, what they're actually going to be, and then feels like temperatures as well, all coming up right after this.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious. When he began to discover weather, Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
When people are fed, futures are nourished. They can connect with the world around them, unlock endless possibilities, and thrive. Join the movement to end hunger. Volunteer, advocate, donate. Go to feedingamerica.org/act now.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Well, good Wednesday morning to you. Thanks, as always, for joining us here live in the Room to Room Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Maggie McAuley on Mississippi Live Weather. Let's talk about your days ahead. As for this morning, nice view out there. This is over in Crenshaw, Mississippi, northwest Mississippi. Temperatures in the low 60s, hanging on there. A lot of us in the low 60s this morning. Nice view over in Oxford. This camera brought to us by the North Mississippi Storm Chasers. Always so beautiful. I love to show it in the morning. Great sunrise ongoing. Temperatures a little bit warmer there in the middle 60s. Overall, great view over in Oxford. And last but not least, here's a look over in Tupelo. Yet again, beautiful ongoing conditions and no rain across the board. You're good to go in your roadways, good to go in your airways as well. If you're heading out, maybe on a flight this morning, all of our international airports look good to go. No major delays. Let's talk about your school bus forecast. As you're dropping the kids off this morning, you might have needed the coat on Monday and Tuesday. I would have needed a coat. Here's the thing though, this morning, not necessarily going to need it. Temperatures just a little bit more comfortable on those side of things with the t-shirt and shorts. Go and drop the kids off and they're able to be okay into the afternoon because temperatures are really going to be warming up into the upper 80s by the time you're picking those kids up. And again, no rain expected on your Wednesday as well. High temperatures this afternoon, eventually going to get into the 90s. So definitely a warm afternoon out there, near 90 across the board, 92 in Grenada, 92 in Greenwood, 93 in Clarksdale, northeast Mississippi near 90 as well, 91 in Amory, 91 in Tupelo, upper 80s from Boonville, Iuka, Red Bay, Hamilton, Alabama as well. Overall, most of us near 90 and most of us yet again a few degrees warmer than we were yesterday. That is just going to continue to be the trend moving forward. Here's a look at your day tomorrow because look, just a few degrees warmer. We continue that climb upward. A lot of us on Thursday in the middle 90s. So you can expect yet again warmer days ahead. 93 for your high in Oxford on your Thursday, 95 in Bruce, 94 in Tupelo, 92 in Starkville. Middle 90s extend to even upper 90s in Greenville, Cleveland, Clarksdale, and Greenwood. So most of us just continuing that climb upward, just continuing to get warmer and warmer. Here's the good news I have with the warming conditions that are in the forecast. Take a look at your heat index over the next 7 days. You can see here, here's the 100-degree line right here. You can see it extending all the way over the next 7 days, and this bar never reaches it because we're seeing, again, that moisture and that humidity not ramping up like we usually do during that summertime heat where it feels like temperatures go well into the triple digits. That's not the story moving forward. Things are going to be considerably still sitting pretty dry out there, and that's going to keep our feels like temperatures below the triple digit mark. Now, will it be warm out there? Yes. Will feels like temperatures get well into the 90s going into your next work week? For sure, but we're not expecting any heat alerts to be issued. We're not expecting any triple digit feels like conditions, again, well into the triple digits anyway. Here's a look at your dew points again. This is why that is so. Dew points not going to be getting in the 70s. So again, keeping our conditions more like the actual temperature you're seeing. And I know nobody's going to complain about that. Now, that lack of moisture is also going to keep rain out of the forecast as well. So I know we kind of need the rain. We're not going to be getting it. Take a look at this as we head into noon. On your Wednesday, again, I'm just tracking clouds out there as we head into the afternoon. A few models trying to creep a few showers in there. They were yesterday too. And did I see any rain? Did you see any rain? No. So we're not going to be seeing any rain today either. Again, very dry. Models trying to squeeze out a few of those showers, but not really taking into account how dry our atmosphere is right now. So we're going to be sitting dry all through your day today. Same story as we had overnight, just dealing with a lot of clouds, especially in northwest Mississippi. Same story into Thursday. Again, few showers trying to creep in. They're trying to squeeze these out, but that lack of moisture is going to be keeping us dry, even though we're going to be seeing some clouds mixing through on your Thursday. Again, I think we're going to be sitting very dry throughout your day ahead. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Temperature is going to be in the 90s today, middle 90s on your Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All going to be in the middle 90s. Low temperature is going to be in the middle 60s. So those continue to climb as well. Here's the good news. Friday night football, SEC forecast for your Saturday. If you just got any plans on Friday and Saturday, we're going to be sitting dry. So that's some good news. It's just not going to be cool out there. We're going to be seeing temperatures in the middle 90s. As we head into your next week, into your next work week, temperatures, yeah, that sticks around middle to upper 90s as we had Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of your next work week. So these above average conditions, they're not looking to go away in the near term or in the far term as well. Here's a look at your temperature outlook as we head into next week. You can see those above average conditions sticking around in North Mississippi, but we're not the only ones. Let me go over here and zoom this out for you. This temperature outlook, again, this is showing where you could see above average temperatures over this date and time. So the 16th through the 20th, that's going into next week. Above average conditions through a good portion of the United States. Nobody really escaping this ridge and this heat that's going to be coming in all the way from Colorado through the Midwest, through the plains, down into the South as well. We're going to be dealing with it. So these above average conditions, again, we're not the only ones dealing with it, but it is going to be sticking around even as we head into our next work week. Let me give you one more look at your 7-day forecast before I let you go this morning for the 6:30 newscast. Again, conditions going to be in the 90s. That's the story moving forward from today on. We're going to be in the 90s, middle 90s expected as we head and through a good portion of our work week, even turns to upper 90s as we had Monday and Tuesday of our next work week. So warm conditions are sticking in the forecast and dry conditions are sticking around as well. Make sure to stick around with us. Our next live broadcast is going to be at 7 a.m. this morning and also 7:30. Now in our next live broadcast at 7, we're going to be talking more about those rain chances or lack thereof. We're going to go over the drought monitor as well. So you're going to want to stick around for that. As always, thanks for waking up with us. We'll see you again at 7 a.m.
Dijimos que nunca romperíamos la regla de los 3 segundos. Nunca haríamos esto. Y nunca nos convertiríamos en una mamá con minivan. Como padres decimos nunca sobre muchas cosas, pero los nunca a veces suceden. Así que, aunque digas que nunca dejarías a tu hijo en un auto caliente, es algo que puede suceder. Antes de alejarte del auto, siempre para, mira, cierra.
What would you give for a child you loved? To make their wish come true? To help them fight a critical illness? Just imagine what you'd do. Every single one of us can make the stars align. Because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.